Kody Brown ruined Meri's life and career. She broke up with Amos Andrews after 4 months together. Sister Wives star Meri Brown couldn't make things work with Amos Andrews. They split up after 4 months. Has Kody Brown ruined her life and career? Meri Brown's breakup with Amos Andrews may stem from her issues with Kody Brown, showing a struggle to move on from past pain. Meri's decision to leave Kody may impact her business ventures, including Lizzie's Heritage Inn and LuLaRoe, as she's no longer a polygamist. This may eventually make her less famous than she is now. Meri's relationships within the Brown family are shaky, and the conflicts may be linked to her long-standing issues with Kody. Sister Wives star Meri Brown just revealed her breakup with Amos Andrews, and it's possible that her previous split with Kody Brown's casting a long shadow. Since her issues with Kody were such a huge influence on her life, Meri may find it hard to really move on. For decades, she was Kody's least loved wife. She befriended Robin Brown, but that wasn't enough to build a bridge to Kody. He iced her out again and again. In Sister Wives Season 18, Meri took a tentative first step towards freedom, letting Kody know that she planned to move back to Utah, where Meri's B&B, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, is located. He suggested that she stick around, but live in a barndominium along with his cast-off possessions. She was hurt by that, but still didn't call it quits with the Uber patriarch. However, she eventually bailed out, following in Christine Brown's footsteps. Janelle Brown also flew the coop. Did Meri Brown's trust issues spark her split with Amos Andrews? Meri Brown said she and Amos Andrews weren't on the same page. Meri took to Instagram to announce her split with Amos. She used her latest Fridays with Friends segment to share information about the breakup, saying that the end of their relationship was Meri said that they still care about each other. In another Instagram post, Meri added that, "We have different dreams and aspirations, different communication styles and values, different visions for our futures, and these things aren't aligning." Meri bailed out of her relationship with Amos quickly. She may be gun-shy after a terrible spiritual union with Kody. Were she and Kody ever really happy? It seems like they were never in tune. At the start, she was Kody's first wife. Meri was the legal wife. She agreed with Kody that bringing in another woman was the right thing to do. At that point, they didn't seem really unhappy. But if Kody had been deeply in love with Meri, he probably wouldn't have wanted anyone else. Maybe he would have cast his polygamous beliefs aside. Imagine Robin as the first wife. Would Kody have taken another spouse? Probably not. He really fell in love with Robin. After he met her, he started phoning it in with the other 3 wives. He didn't want to sleep with them or confide in them. He was all about his queen, Robin. This kind of rejection cuts deep, and Meri endured it for decades. Yes, Meri cheated on Kody with a woman posing as a man. That was her fault, but wasn't her loneliness the real problem? Wasn't Kody responsible for how alone she felt in the spiritual union? He does deserve a lot of blame. The fact that he wouldn't forgive Meri for that was very cruel. Anyone could see that she was looking for a bit of romance and passion. Kody wouldn't deliver. Kody made his unloved wives feel so small. They got the crumbs of his affection. They felt jealous and ignored. Then, when they finally left him, he got angry. Meri had a very rough ride with Kody, and now, as she tries to make it work in the dating world, she may find that so many old fears are resurfacing. Did she give Amos a fair shake or run for the hills as soon as they hit a little turbulence? More details about their issues may be revealed, but it's possible that Meri's deepest and most personal thoughts about the split will never be revealed. Maybe Amos started to remind her of Kody. At the first hint of insensitivity or ambivalence, she bolted like a spooked horse. Of course, Meri would have compared Kody and Amos. That's just human nature. If only subconsciously, she may have been looking for similarities. Possibly, she sabotaged her relationship with Amos rather than staying in a relationship that wasn't perfect. Meri may deal with the same stuff in her next romance. There's always the chance that she'll end up alone because Kody did so much damage. Janelle Brown's shocking new career. After Sister Wives stars Meri, Christine, and Janelle Brown left their plural marriage with Kody and Robin Brown, they have been exploring new options. While each of the three that broke out on their own has begun to look healthier, fans are questioning some of their ventures. Most recently, fans discovered a shocking career path that Janelle is on. Janelle Brown is hustling. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has hit the ground running to chase after several new side hustles. While she has been making huge strides in her weight loss journey and taking steps to become healthier overall, she is steadily making life changes. Although she is seen as fairly level-headed in the show, not everyone believes in her career choices. Specifically, one of her side hustles has fans questioning if they are being hustled instead. Fans question Janelle Brown's new career path. On Reddit, one Sister Wives fan starts a thread about a new career path Janelle Brown is pursuing. First, they add the title, Janelle becoming a life coach. Then they post several screenshots of Janelle's website and expound on the topic, saying, "What are y'all's thoughts on Janelle becoming a life coach? She's charging $75 for a consultation, and she has a link in her Instagram bio for her website. I like Janelle, but I don't really know if I would take life advice from her, especially since she still promotes and says she would live polygamy again. I'd also feel like she needs to go through therapy herself before becoming a life coach and giving other people advice. But I'm just curious what everyone's thoughts are about this." Meri Brown's B&B may not get as much business now that she's single. Meri Brown's not in a plural marriage anymore. Lizzie's Heritage Inn is Meri's pride and joy, but this passion project may take a financial hit because she's not longer a polygamist. When she decided to leave Kody, Meri stepped into the unknown. While she'll always be famous because of Sister Wives, things are different now. To stay relevant, she may have to really lean into self-promotion. Since her drama with Kody is pretty much over, some viewers may become less interested in her. That might make them less open to staying at her B&B. Meri has been working hard to maintain her relevancy. Maybe a little too hard. She's been posting a lot on Instagram, perhaps concerned about losing some of her fame due to her split with Kody. For example, Meri unveiled a dramatic red hair makeover on the platform. However, soon enough, Meri went back to a more flattering light brown hue, which is a better match for her skin tone. Aside from hair transformations, Meri's overshared about her relationship with Amos. She hadn't been dating him for long when she began telling the world about him. Maybe it was just too soon to go public. The pressures of being a high-profile couple might have actually torn the couple apart. Amos got dragged for child support payment issues. He wouldn't have enjoyed seeing those headlines. That drama might have made him reconsider dating a famous woman. If Meri hadn't put the relationship out there, the skeletons in his closet might still be a secret. Meri Brown's LuLaRoe venture may not be as lucrative now that she's alone. Will Meri Brown's fans stop buying LuLaRoe leggings? For years, Meri's been linked with a controversial fashion company, LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe was eviscerated in an eye-opening Netflix documentary, LuLaRich. That documentary's trailer is featured above. Meri's leveraged her fame to rise up in that company. However, LuLaRoe's business ethics aren't exactly celebrated. LuLaRoe's acolytes sell on behalf of the company. They buy merchandise, such as leggings with bold patterns, and then try to sell their inventories to their connections. Since the owners of LuLaRoe have been accused of running a pyramid scheme via a multi-level marketing business model, this company doesn't have a good reputation. Meri keeps promoting LuLaRoe even though she's well aware of its sketchy image. Christine chose to distance herself from LuLaRoe. Now that Meri's a single woman, she may find that fans are less invested in buying what she's shilling. In the case of LuLaRoe, this might not be a bad thing for the world in general, but it would negatively impact Meri's finances. The thing about LuLaRoe is that it destroys some people's dreams. Higher-ups push new recruits to buy, and to bring in new sellers under them. In this game, sales aren't guaranteed. If someone buys a lot of stock and can't unload it, they may end up in debt and depressed. A lot of people have had this experience. Also, the company has been accused of sending items to sellers which are in poor condition, such as LuLaRoe's notorious stinky leggings. Meri's heavily involved with LuLaRoe's corporate culture. She attends their conferences, where the company's message is communicated over and over again. LuLaRoe's selling the American dream, but only a select group of sellers actually experience that kind of positive outcome. The ones who lose money probably wish that they'd never heard the brand name LuLaRoe. Now, Meri may begin to understand what it's like to be a less successful LuLaRoe devotee. It's not pleasant. When Kody decided to ruin his plural marriage by favoring Robin, his choice had far-reaching ramifications. Janelle has complained about money problems, and Meri may follow suit someday. Hopefully that won't happen. Janelle Brown's new career venture is shocking. Recently, Meri Brown also launched her new business community that has vague descriptions and questionable content. Seemingly, Janelle Brown is taking similar steps. However, after the initial Reddit post, many Sister Wives viewers added their thoughts about Janelle's career choice. Don't take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. Oh hell no, I'd never let anyone messed up enough to marry Kody give me any guidance on anything. She's still with Kody, who we watched neglect and mistreat her kids. She makes horrible financial decisions, has no assets. She didn't raise her own kids and will dump them for a man every time. She has no career outside of reality TV and MLMs. She has no communication/conflict skills. She screams, *you, and name calls during arguments. What is she coaching me on? I wouldn't take advice from any of the adults in this family. Experience through survival. Undeniably, any life coach, therapist, or counselor has their flaws. Additionally, most have been through hardship to get them to a point where they want to assist others through pain. Although Janelle Brown has lived through many experiences and is rebuilding, most people weren't open to the idea of paying for her life advice. Several believe she still needs counseling after her marriage to Kody Brown. I will say, these women all somehow have healthy self-esteems. They married a loser, put up with being publicly humiliated and mistreated by said loser for years, lost their financial shirts, not one has a solid career, and yet they think they are qualified to teach other people how to live. Life coaches aren't licensed or overseen by any regulatory agency. Literally anyone can decide to be a life coach. But this is old news. I still respect this business attempt far more than the MLM crap she sells. Life coaching gig. As Sister Wives fans continue to discuss Janelle Brown's life coaching gig, one fan strikes at her platform. And this right here is why when asked who my favorite wife is, my answer is none of them. Janelle has no business being a life coach. No one on this show does. It's a grift. It's a non-job anyone can make up. Who is Janelle to coach other people? We've watched her make poor decision after poor decision. The logical wife who was often the least logical of them all. And let's say we're being charitable and ignoring all the red flags from the show. Continuing, they add, let's say we view Janelle much more favorably than I do. She is still a deeply average person with very little life experience outside of her culture's bubble. Even with the benefit of the doubt, and not mentioning, oh yeah, the woman who went on flirty date with a man who was neglecting and emotionally abusing her children, what does she have to offer anyone? No education, no training, nothing. If I wanted the life advice of an out-of-touch, unemployed middle-aged woman, I'd call my mom. Jokingly, another user offers, I'm also available for a nominal fee if your mom is busy. Janelle Brown has been living her best life since her split with Kody. The 54-year-old mom likes to stay at her children's houses and watch over her grandkids. The mother of 6 has been going back and forth between Utah and Flagstaff. However, she recently shared a major update about where she's going to stay in the coming months. Maddie and Janelle Brown's relationship. Janelle's relationship with her daughter, Maddie, continues to grow stronger. They have many things in common, especially when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle. They also work for the same diet brand and have attained diamond rank status, which is the highest accomplishment in the company. The Sister Wives star likes to bond with Maddie's children as well, and it seems that she'll be spending much more time with them following her latest life update. Janelle makes big decision with Maddie. Janelle recently took to IG stories to share a big update about her life. According to the Sister Wives star, she will be in North Carolina more frequently over the spring and summer. The former second wife of Kody also explained that she and Maddie have big plans. "I have no idea how to garden in a place that's not a high desert," she added, implying that she'll be staying over with her second child to help build a garden. Janelle Brown also shared a glimpse of a book about being a gardener in North Carolina. She has yet to share when she's going to move, but it seems that her youngest daughter, Savannah, who's been living with her, will also come along to NC. Christine Brown shows off her real skin and Skinner frame in a red top for unedited video. Fans criticized Christine after she included a photo of her ex-husband in her new album. The reality television star recently underwent huge weight loss following her official separation from her ex Kody Brown. Christine posted an Instagram video on Tuesday. The star discussed a vitamin to help with tiredness from plexus. Christine filmed herself from her living room and discussed the product. She wore a fitted pink buttoned-up t-shirt, which revealed her slim figure. On the bottom, she wore patterned pants. Her blonde locks were left lightly styled, and she went makeup-free. The lighting in Christine's video revealed her real skin, which looked smooth. Christine also admitted to feeling pain on her post, feeling sluggish in the afternoons. "Aches and pains taking a toll on you?" She captioned the post. "Look no further. Active and ease are the game changers you've been waiting for. Say goodbye to fatigue and discomfort." Christine underwent significant changes with her drastic weight loss since she split with Kody in November 2021 and remarried to David Woolley. In late March 2023, Christine had been losing weight in order to fit into her summer wedding dress. An insider close to the TV star revealed she was focusing on shedding even more weight for her big day. "She works out every day. She's like super dedicated to the hot mom comeback thing," the source shared. "She's happy with how far she's come, and David Woolley thinks she's perfect." New career move. This post came after the star announced a new career move to her fans. Last week, Christine announced exciting news for Sister Wives fans that she and her husband David have a house in Moab, Utah, available to rent through Aaron. Fans rushed to Reddit to criticize Christine after she showed off a photo collage made from Sister Wives newspaper clippings. The photo frame showed huge photos of Kody. Critics Corner. "First off, the board looks awful lol, but most importantly, why are you capitalizing on your *** marriage when you are supposedly blissfully happy now? Move on and let the past stay in the past," someone said. "Why would anyone want to look at some old newspaper articles glued on a piece of cardboard like some school project when staying in an Airbnb? It's odd," wrote another. Christine and a few of her children are completely codependent with / on the Sister Wives brand. "That isn't going to change," noted a third. Regardless of what Christine says about moving on, Kody continues to live rent-free in her head. "I think it's incredibly weird," simply commented a fourth.